myself, Prince Krishna. So today we are going to continue our chapter number 2, nouns, and we are beginning worksheet. Given here is exercise 1. Read the passage given below and write the nouns under the correct heading in the table given below. Now, first of all, we have been given a passage. We have to read that passage, underlines the nouns, and then under it is a table which has the columns of common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun and material noun. What do you have to do? Read the passage, underline the nouns, divide the nouns and put it in the columns. Now I have already highlighted the nouns over here, but first let us read the passage. In June, Simon asked his mother if she could buy him a dog. Simon had always wanted a dog named Charlie, and now that he was 14 years old, he thought that he was old enough to have his own pet. Simon's mother told him that if he babysat his little brother, Jack, the whole summer and showed responsibility, then she would let him get a dog when the next school year started. Every day since then, Simon woke up early every morning and went on the paper route. He then came home and babysat Jack until his mother came home from work in the evening. After the summer ended, Simon's mother was impressed with the dedication and decided to get him a dog. Simon wanted to adopt a dog from the shelter, so him and his mother went together to look for a good dog. After looking at a few dogs, Simon decided to adopt a small Jack Russell Terrier. Simon finally fulfilled his wish of having a dog named Charlie. Now this was a para about a boy named Simon who wanted to adopt a dog, and his mother gave him a task that if he could take care of his little brother, if he could babysit his little brother for the whole summer, so in the beginning of the next session his mother would get him a dog. And that happened. Simon took care of his baby brother the whole summer, and as a result he got to adopt a dog. What kind of dog he adopted? A Jack Russell Terrier, and also named him Charlie. Now you can see I have already highlighted the nouns for you. That will be June, Simon, dog, Charlie, thought, pet, Jack, summer, responsibility, school, paper, home, dedication, shelter, Jack Russell Terrier. Now I have highlighted the nouns, but are these all nouns highlighted in the same color? Some are in green, some are in red, some are in yellow, one is in another color. Why is it so? I have already divided it according to the kind of noun. Green is for proper noun, red is for common noun, yellow is for abstract noun, and the rest remaining is for material noun. Now there is no noun, no collective noun in this paragraph, so you'll just have to fill the columns. I have already filled it. You just have to pay attention. So which were the nouns in common nouns column? Dog, pet, shelter, school, home. Then comes proper noun. In proper noun we have June, Simon, Jack, Charlie, Jack Russell Terrier. Collective noun we do not have any collective noun. Abstract noun we have thought, responsibility, dedication, and in material noun we have paper. Again I will read it. Which are the common nouns over here? Dog, pet, shelter, school, home. Proper nouns are June, Simon, Jack, Charlie, Jack Russell Terrier. Collective noun, we do not have any collective noun in this paragraph. Abstract noun, thought, responsibility, dedication. Material noun, paper. So this was the exercise 1. You have to do it the same way. First you have to underline all the nouns in the paragraph, and then you have to fill it in the box according to the kind of noun. Now we will be moving forward to exercise 2. It is also somewhat similar to exercise 1. Here read the passage given below and write the nouns under the correct heading in the table given below it. Here also we have been given a passage, a paragraph. Here we have to read it. Again we have to underline the nouns. Just that the below table, below columns are of countable and uncountable nouns. So we have to read this passage, underline the noun and write the nouns accordingly. If they are countable, then we have to write it in the countable column, and if they are uncountable, then we have to write it in the uncountable column. Now I have already highlighted the nouns over here too, but before that let us read the paragraph, the passage. Laughter is infectious, tears are not. A cheerful face puts everyone in a good spirits. Comedy has been defined as laughter of mind. Laughter suggests that man can rise above personal misfortunes and petty faults and failings. This is a liberating quality in laughter. It is a very welcome feeling. There is something private and personal in tears. Sorrow is self-contained. Joy and laughter have the touch of nature which makes the whole world kind. A sorrowful man's company is usually avoided. A happy man's company is sought by all. Now here we have been discussion about laughter and sorrow, how a person with positive thoughts, with laughter, with a smile on his face affects you, and a person with negative thoughts, with the overthinking, and the one with the sadness and sad face and tears, how they affect you. Now coming back to the point, which are our nouns over here? The highlighted nouns over here are laughter, tears, face, spirits, comedy, misfortune, faults, sorrow, joy, nature, and man. Now we have to divide this according to the uncountable and countable nouns. Now for you, I have already highlighted the uncountable nouns in red color and the countable nouns in green color. You can see now below them we have been given a table, and I have already written the answer for you. You just have to pay attention and read it. Which are my countable nouns over here? FACE, face, MAN, man, MISFORTUNES, misfortunes, FAULTS, faults, QUALITY, quality. These all are the nouns which can be counted. You can count a face, misfortune, yani khubiyan. These all things can be counted. So these are countable nouns. Now coming to the uncountable noun, we have LAUGHTER, laughter, TEARS, tears, COMEDY, comedy, SPIRITS, spirits, JOY, RROW, sorrow. It means asu, comedy, joy means khushi and sorrow. Uncountable. Can you count the amount of the energy or these are uncountable nouns? Face, man, misfortunes, faults, quality. Uncountable nouns are laughter, tears, comedy, spirits, joy, sir. Now moving forward to the next exercise, exercise 3. Change the following sentences from singular to plural. Now we have been given certain sentences and we have to change them into plural form. The sentences have been given in a singular form. We have to change it into a plural form. I have already done it, so here I am just going to explain you what things I have changed and why I have changed. Number 1. He wanted to buy or pronouns here. Whenever you need to convert all the nouns as a pronoun. So here singular noun over here is the oil painting. And as I converted the statement into plural, it was something like this. They wanted to buy oil paintings. I converted he into they. I removed the a and and the painting became paintings. He wanted to buy an oil painting. They wanted to buy oil paintings. Number 2. The bird flew from the tree to the bird house. Which are my singular nouns here? First one is bird, second is tree, and lastly is bird house. So I need to convert these 3 into plural and the rest of the sentence will remain the same. So the plural for bird will be birds, tree will be trees, and bird house will be bird houses. What will be my answer? The birds flew from the trees to the bird houses. See again, the singular form was the bird flew from the tree to the bird house. The birds flew from the trees to the bird houses. Number 3 we have the scenery around this village is breathtaking. Which are the 2 singular nouns over here? Scenery and village. But we also have something else. We have some helping verbs also, like this, these, is, is. Okay, this is an adjective, demonstrative adjective. Or here it might be used as a pronoun too. It can be used as a pronoun over here. Okay, so I converted scenery to sceneries. This, this is changed to THES, these. Village changed to villages. Is changed to are. So the sentence which was the scenery around this village is breathtaking has now changed to the sceneries around these villages are breathtaking. Number 4. This cup is made of silver. The only thing we need to change is first of all the pronoun this, then cup, the noun, and is the helping verb. THIS this will become THES these. Cup will become CUPS cups, and is will become ARE are. So the statement which was this cup is made of silver has now been converted into plural and written as these cups are made of silver. Number 5. Please put this book in your backpack. Book, THIS this, and backpack. So please put this book in your backpack will become please put these books in your backpacks. THIS this became THES these. Book became books. Backpack became backpacks. Again, please put this book in your backpack. Please put these books in your backpacks. Number 6. She is not fond of music. We only need to change 2 things. First the noun, first the pronoun and the helping word. The pronoun she will be converted to THEY, they, and the helping verb is will be converted to ARE, are. She is not fond of music. The statement in plural will be written as they are not fond of music. Number 7. I have a little freedom at school. Now he, she को जब मैंने convert किया plural में, it became they. Now when I convert I into plural, it will become we. So I have a little freedom at school. We have a little freedom at schools. Number 8. My brother is going to summer camp. The singular things we need to convert to plural are brother, is and camp. So my brother is going to summer camp will become, and also my. So my will become our. Brother will become brothers. Is will become our, and camp will become camps. My brother is going to summer camp. Our brothers are going to summer camps. Number 9. She brought her furniture from Myanmar as their teak wood is famous. She will be converted to they. Her will become their. Okay. Furniture will remain as it is because furniture word singular plural दोनों के लिए common use होता है. So we just need to change these two things. She will become they and her will become their. She brought her furniture from Myanmar as their teak wood is famous. They brought their furniture from Myanmar as their teak wood is famous. Now you will be like, मैम यहाँ पे आपने teak wood is famous को teak wood are famous को नहीं बोला? Because here they are talking about a particular teak wood, a particular kind of wood which is known as teak wood. हम कॉमन नाउन को ही चेंज कर सकते हैं बेटा, प्रॉपर नाउन के लिए चेंज नहीं किया जाता है. Number 10. Look at the cute little fox. So just we have to change the fox to foxes. Look at the cute little fox. Look at the cute little foxes. Number 11. The ant carries a grain of rice for long distance. The ants carries will become carry. See, when the ant was singular, so हमने carries use किया. Okay. Now ant has become plural ants, so we are using carry. A को remove कर देंगे, grain हो जाएगा grains of rice. for a remove कर देंगे, long distance बन जाएगा long distances. The ant carries a grain of rice for a long distance. The ants carry grains of rice for long distances. Number 12. The army had to cross a flooded river and face rough weather. The answer will be the armies had to cross flooded rivers and face rough weather. Number 13. What country did you visit? It will be what countries did you visit? Number 14. There is much dirt on the shelf. There is much dirt on the shelves. Number 15. He did not have a pen to write with. They did not have pens to write with. I hope the concept of converting a sentence from singular to plural is clear. Now we're jumping to the next exercise, exercise 4. Fill in the blanks with the correct collective nouns from the word bank. Use each word only once. We have been given a bank of word and नीचे हमें कुछ collective nouns के बारे में पूछा गया है. So we have to write it down, but हम एक collective noun को सिर्फ एक ही बार use कर सकते हैं. So what is the group of birds known as? A flock of birds. Number 2, a fleet of ships. The group of ships is known as fleet. Number 3, a herd of cattle. The group of cattle is known as a herd. A pack of wolves. The group of wolves is known as pack. A swarm of bees. The group of bees is known as a swarm. Number 6, an army of ants. The group of ants is known as army. A bale of hay. Now, hay का जो group है उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? BALE, bale. Number 8, a school of fish. Now the group of fish is known as school. Number 9, a deck of cards. कार्ड्स जो कार्ड्स हम प्ले करते हैं, कार्ड्स के ग्रुप को क्या कहा जाता है? अ डेक. Number 10, a stack of papers. So the group of papers can also be known as a bunch of papers, but हमको पता है कि हम एक कलेक्टिव नाउन को एक ही बार यूज़ कर सकते हैं. तो stack will be properly used with papers. So stack can be used for the group of papers. Number 11, a bunch of grapes. जो ग्रेप्स होते हैं, अंगूर के गुच्छे को क्या कहेंगे बेटा? बंच. Number 12, a pride of lions. The group of lions is known as a pride. Number 13, a bowl of rice. So rice हम generally bowl में ले सकते हैं, but there might be any other name, but we have to write the collective noun according to the word bank. So here the word bowl is used, a bowl of rice. Number 14, a bed of oysters. बेटा oysters यानी सीपियाँ. आपने देखी होंगी शेल्स होते हैं जिनके अंदर मछलियाँ होती हैं. इट्स नॉट अ फिश बट इट इज़ अ काइंड ऑफ एक्वेटिक एनिमल. ओके. ऑयस्टर्स यानी सीपियाँ जिनमें हमें मोती मिलते हैं. जो पर्ल्स होती है, जो मोतियाँ होती हैं, वो हमें ऑयस्टर्स से मिलते हैं. तो जो ऑयस्टर्स का ग्रुप होता है उन्हें हम कहेंगे बेड. द ग्रुप ऑफ ऑयस्टर्स इज नोन एज अ बेड. Number 15, a band of musicians. I already explained you. The group of musicians is known as a band. Number 16, a gaggle of geese. The group of geese are birds. goose का plural क्या होता है? geese. तो जो geese का group होता है उसे हम कहते हैं gaggle. Number 17, a chest of drawers. So drawers का जो set होता है पूरा उसे हम कहेंगे chest. A chest of drawers. Number 18, a choir of singers. The group of singers is known as a choir or a choir also you can say it, but choir sounds better. Number 19, a range of mountains. Mountains की जो group होती है उसे कहते हैं range. For example, the range of Himalayan mountains, the Himalayan range mountains, just like that. The group of mountains is known as a range. Number 20, a forest of trees. So if we have a bunch of trees, group of trees is known as a forest. Next, the last exercise we have words into abstract noun. Okay, where you have to and in front of it you have to write given for you. Success. I've already done for you. Read it, so you pay attention. Democrat, democracy. Dictator, dictatorship. Disturb, disturbance. Excite, excitement. Laugh, laughter. Loyal, loyalty. Mature, maturity. Motivate, motivation. Move, movement. Parent, parenthood. Coming to the left column again. Forgive, forgiveness. Fragile, fragility. Friendship. Generous, generosity. Good, goodness. Happy, happiness. Real, reality. Redeem, redemption. Refresh, refreshment. Relax, relaxation. Sad, sadness. Sensitive, sensitivity. Next we have honest, honesty. Imagine, imagination. Improve, improvement. Information. Jealous, jealousy. Kind, kindness. Silly, silliness. Strict, strictness. Stupid, stupidity. Submit, submission. Unemployed, unemployment. Victor, victory. Now you saw now we converted some words some by adding MENT, y or TY. or some by the changing the spelling of the words. Okay, we added many words, letters, suffixes to it, and then we converted into an abstract noun. I hope the concept about the chapter noun is very clear to you. This was all in today's video. Your today's homework is that you have to solve the given worksheet from exercise 1 till exercise 5. Now see you in the next video with a new chapter. So till then, bye bye.